So if you came from Twitter, or whether, if you're even subscribed and gonna watch this video, this is more than likely gonna be one of the hardest videos that I've made. Now, as a lot of you know, I suffered a lot of depression issues and stuff, and I lived in Mississippi most of my life, which is a very just a very depressed place. There's nothing there, and it's just, it completely ruined a lot of things for me. I had a lot of issues going on, family, a lot of mental issues, and just a lot of stuff going on. And this video, I didn't title it anything clickbaity, because it just, if you've actually stuck with my channel for as long as you have, or if you're new, then if you want to subscribe, go ahead. But YouTube for me has had a lot of ups and downs. I've had a lot of negative feedback throughout my YouTube career, and I'm gonna say career because, in the Call of Duty community, I did put a huge name out for myself when I created a team called Lost Vengeance, and Chris, good friend of mine, aka Prom, LV Prom, a lot of you may know him as, he blew up on YouTube, and it's just a huge backstory that I have the full video of everything that happened, and still a lot of people don't know the whole truth about what happened to LV, why it's repped so bad, and just a lot of shit that happened. And I put a name out there for myself. I really did. The fact that Chris got shouted out, which Apex found out who I was, and I'm pretty sure he has a bad mental mindset of me as a person, because I took down a video. I didn't delete it. I still have the video, and I'm going to link it in the description because it describes everything that happened and why my name has such a bad rep in the COD community. Because, for instance, the COD community, in my opinion, is dying. It's just, look at FaZe. Look at all these teams. It's either professional or, there's still people that like watching montages. You still have Obey and all them, but there's no more growth. It's as if it's reached its peak. And I feel like it's just going downhill, in my personal opinion. The whole, don't get me wrong, if you're watching this video, I know it has no editing, no special effects, none of this shit, because I want this video to be as serious as possible. Like I said, my YouTube, it's had its ups and downs, and it's definitely reached its bottom breaking point. Ever since some drama happened, my channel just constantly has been depleting. There's no more growth, losing subscribers. I've probably lost 600-700 subscribers the past few months, and it's depressing, because YouTube was very kind to me. I did make a few videos into the algorithm. Some videos did very well. My channel was averaging really good views at one point, and like I said, I've had a lot of mental issues throughout my life, and I would have to take breaks every now and then, which I do regret, because I would lose a portion of my supporters. Used to be supporters. I used to have a bunch of people come to my streams. I used to average 30 to 40 plus viewers a stream on BO2 before, the World War II beta and all that. Even when MWR and shit was out, I was still pulling those viewers, and I don't have any of that fan base. My Twitch has been very successful recently. I have been streaming pretty consistently for the past month. And I'm pretty sure you can tell by the lack of videos that it's just, I'm just trying to adjust. I moved out of Mississippi. I'm in Colorado now. I'm just trying to adjust, and it's it's not easy. It's different here. It's, I don't have none of my family. I don't have none of my friends that I hanged out with. I have nothing here, and I, I'm not trying to say it's bad here. I do like it here. It's beautiful here. I love it here. The internet's fucking amazing. You gotta have that gamer internet, and it's just YouTube for me has ran its toll. And, I want to branch, not just off of Call of Duty. I know I made a name for myself in the whole Call of Duty scene, and by no means am I trying to be one of those people that brag, hey, people know who I am, because it's not like that. There's a lot of people that know who I am in not so great of a way, because a lot of things weren't cleared up, and that's why I have a video called The Truth when all that drama happened. For anybody who is interested in watching it, I'm gonna put the video unlisted because it's only gonna be for those that want to take the time to watch it. I had a lot of positive feedback at the time, but I still had a bad name out for myself. And to this day, I created a new Twitch account. I just started over, and I'm not going to per se quit YouTube, because I still enjoy YouTube. I used to just love going through comments, responding to people, and it does have its good community, but it's just the whole Call of Duty scene. I still personally like Call of Duty to an extent. World War II, I'm not a big fan of. I don't know why. I usually every Call of Duty that's ever came out, beta, I love the World War II beta, and the game came out, and I don't know. I just don't enjoy it as much as other games. Fuck, a lot of people don't like MWR. A lot of editors. I have a best friend that's edited for the past 2 years or so, and he cannot stand editing MWR. A lot of people don't like MWR. And there's very few people that have made a name for themselves off of just MWR. But MWR is a COD I enjoy. I do enjoy it. I personally enjoy BO2 still. I haven't touched it in a long time, but I still personally enjoy it. I personally enjoy, Black Ops 3 to an extent. I'm sorry about that. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, love those games. It's just Call of Duty has sailed, I guess you can say. So if you were supporting me just because of Call of Duty, I'm not gonna say I'm quitting Call of Duty, and because I do own a Call of Duty team, Lost Vengeance, and I still personally enjoy playing it. It's just World War II. I know that's what everybody wants to watch, and I'm not going to force myself to enjoy a game and upload a game that I don't enjoy. So if you're here just for Call of Duty, if you want to dislike the video, go ahead. If you want to unsubscribe, leave a negative comment, go ahead. I just realized this camera's way the fuck up here. And you can see my tool set right down there. I just personally, I used to love COD. I used to love the COD community. I've had a lot of good times with it. I met a lot of fantastic people. I met most of my friends on Call of Duty. And I made a name for myself in Call of Duty. It's just, a lot of people ask me, why don't you go for these RCs? Why don't you do this? And I can hit clips. I can hit up to standard clips. I just hopped on MWR just the other day and managed to, first game on, go 37 and 7 or something like that, and hit 4 clips in one game. I just personally, I'm not even going to say I have a fan base, supporters, or anything, because, my last videos have done absolutely pathetic. And if this one gets more views, it's just because of the title. I know that for a fact, because no one here, if you are watching this, I know you don't want to watch Fortnite. I know you definitely don't want to watch For Honor because, you know, I've had a few videos that got in the algorithm that did well, but other than that, I'm not seeing anybody that used to watch my channel. You know, I go to comments, nobody's there. Just Twitter. I used to, you know, have actives on Twitter. Now my Twitter's dead. My Twitch, I am personally enjoying streaming more than anything at the moment, and I will be making Twitch highlights and stuff for YouTube. So if you would want to watch that, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you do. You know, just leave some positive feedback. Let me know. It's just I've tried my best on YouTube, and I've had a lot of people help and support me through YouTube. You know, I will admit I probably wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for Chris. And I personally earned 1,000 subs on my own, so that's an accomplishment I can say I did. Chris did help boost my channel, and it just went downhill from there. And I personally wish Chris would, or Prime, I'm going to say, I'm so used to calling him Chris. I'm just going to say Prime, so you guys know who I'm talking about. I wish he would upload more because he does have a lot of potential for a YouTube career, and, you know, it'd make his, you know, teenage years and just when he gets older, it'd make life a lot easier if he did it. Because I'm not trying to say I was in YouTube just for the money, for the success, because that's not what it was. I was hoping to be successful enough to make it my personal job. Therefore, you know, I could enjoy life more, go out and do things, go to all these gaming events, record it, because, you know, it'd be YouTube as your job. And that ship's just sailed for me. There's nothing on YouTube left for me. I will be doing highlights and stuff. I'm going to have one of my friends, help me go through some past streams to find some, you know, funny moments and stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and say there's probably not going to be a lot of Call of Duty. I may stream World War II here and there, but it will not be very often. Because, for one, I've recently gotten into Rainbow Six with my cousin, and I'm getting a little bit better at it, but I know this video is probably very depressing, and it saddens me to see how bad my channel's gotten. You know, 3K fucking subs and averaging 40 viewers a video kind of looks like you sub bot, which I know for a fact I didn't, and it's just depressing. Nobody is really supporting me anymore. I did have to take a 2-month break, and that was forced because we were having trouble getting a house, and I was living in hotels for almost 2 months. And I don't think anybody can realize how hard that is and how much money that is, because that's a lot of fucking money, because you have to pay per night. And we kept getting fucked over. Kept having to get hotels because we'd get a house, they'd want to move back in, or we just couldn't get the house. And YouTube ship has sailed for me. I personally do still enjoy watching YouTube and wish that I could make it on there, but as for now, I'm just gonna use this channel as highlights off of Twitch. And for some people, I know a few people will be let down. And Yuki, if you happen to see this, man, thank you for everything, all the positive reinforcement that you've given me, and, you know, telling me to keep doing what I'm doing. I've tried my best, and my coming back video did very well, and I posted for Fortnite, and it went downhill from there. So I'm not quitting YouTube. Well, not necessarily quitting. I'm still going to upload every now and then, but YouTube for me is not going to be the same. I'm not going to look forward to making videos. I will look forward to making highlights, but to sit down and do a cut comm on Call of Duty has sailed for me, and I'm just done with it, you know. I'm thinking about getting further into graphic designing and stuff like that, And I'm growing a lot of feedback off of For Honor on my Twitch. My channel is actually growing really well just because of that one game. And I still play some PUBG on Xbox, still play Fortnite. I just want to thank you guys for everything. For the ups, the downs, everyone that has stayed with me. I want to thank all you guys, but YouTube for me, as I've said multiple times, is not the same, and it does sadden me to say that, and I will miss YouTube because I looked forward to it every day. I was happy to come home after a shitty day of work, make a video, have some positive reinforcement for that day to help with the depression, and it's gone, and it's depressing. But for all of you that have stayed, and for all of you that are only watching this and that were subbed and are only watching this just because of the title, you appreciate all the support. But I still want to thank all you guys for everything. YouTube did make me meet a lot of new people and really helped me a lot. Really helped me to realize a lot of my flaws and just a lot of stuff I did. And I want to thank all of you for helping me with that. But for everyone that still actually does want to support me, no matter what, I would really appreciate it if you go check out my Twitch. And if you want to support me on there, I'd really appreciate it. I know Twitch is a lot harder of a thing to balance during your day because it's a live stream. It's not an actual video where you can just go back, watch, and do what you need to do that day as well. But if you ever have time, I'd really appreciate, people tuning in. And again, I just want to thank all you guys. Thank you for everything. And I need to quit dragging this video on because this is going to be a very long video. So, thank you for everything.